What's going on, Pokemon trainers? Today I have charged up my Go Battle League kilometers. I just got back from a walk, so it's time to do my next 5 matches in Go Battle League. You guys can see so far I have 9 wins out of 15 battles, so there was a couple that I've lost, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm winning more than I have lost. But since I have gotten some losses, I'm just going to do the basic route because honestly, now that I'm rank 4, things are getting really tough. You can see I'm going to use Azumarill, Defense Deoxys, and my Altaria, so let's try it out. We're going to go straight into this. Like I told you guys, I am rank 4 now. Things are getting very heated, and we're going to face off against Falcon 11776 today, so let's see how I do. I'm going to anticipate that I'm going to do probably 3 losses and 2 wins today, so let's see how I do. He's going to start out with a Medicham. I'm pretty sure that Azumarill loses this match. Actually, I can see that my Azumarill is doing more damage, so I'm going to go ahead and block it. He's going to use Power Up Punch. I can tell because his charge... Oh, Dynamic Punch. Well, that is surprising. Let's try to use Ice Beam. There goes the Sableye. So, Sableye, let's see, is a Ghost-type Pokemon. Let's see if he blocks this Ice Beam. He's probably going to block it. Yes, he is going to block it. Now, let's see how much damage Sableye is doing against my Azumarill. A pretty decent chunk, but I'm going to use another Ice Beam. I'm going to go ahead and shield it. I'm trying to think. I can't switch out into anything else because my Defense Deoxys is weak to Dark-type moves, and my Altaria could possibly be a good option, so I might switch into my Altaria, actually. So let's switch. Wow, I did a decent amount of damage to Sableye. Let's finish it off with Dragon Breath from Altaria. I don't have any more Protect Shields remaining, so I'm going to have to take this damage. I'm curious to see how much it's going to do. Foul Play, not so bad on Altaria, but we can at least finish it off. I'm really glad that Altaria has that really spammy move. Let's try a Sky Attack really quick and see if I can get a couple damage points down on Medicham. He doesn't have any shields remaining. Oh, he did have 1 shield remaining, my bad. Oh, and he's switching again to the Bastiodon. That's no good for me. That's gonna knock out my Altaria. Let's see if I can get a Sky Attack. It's not going to do very much damage. It's gonna be not very effective, but this is all I can do before my Altaria dies. So that's all I can do. I can't switch. You can see in the bottom right hand corner that my switch is not gonna work. So now I'm gonna switch into my Azumarill, which knows Bubble. So at least Bubble can knock off some damage from Bastiodon. I don't have any Protect Shields remaining, so this is kind of an unfortunate situation. I'm gonna go ahead and anticipate that I'm going to lose this match. So simply because Bastiodon is going to charge up very quickly. I know that Ice Beam is not going to do super effective damage. Once again, it's only not very effective, but I'm just trying to get off as much damage as possible. Of course, Hydro Pump would have been a better option, but my Azumarill is going to die, so that's all I could do. Next up, I'm going to have to send out my Defense Deoxys. It's not going to be a very good type matchup, but this is all I can do at this point. It's too bad that Azumarill's health couldn't last long enough to get over there. So let's see if I can get... I'm actually going to save my... Oh, okay. I thought at the last second that I should save my charge attack for the next Pokemon, but it's okay. We're just going to finish off Bastiodon with the Rock Slide, and let's see what the next Pokemon is going to be. Oh, it's the Medicham again. Okay, and it's surprising how much health that Medicham has still, despite already facing off against my Altaria and my Azumarill. Dynamic Punch goes in. It's not very effective. Let's see how much damage this Rock Slide can do. And I've gotten pretty good at getting these Rock Slide emojis 100% accurate with the Excellent. Let's see. Not very effective. Okay, so this is going to be a battle of not very effective versus not very effective. So, unfortunately, this Medicham is going to be powering up their charge moves faster than my Defense Deoxys. But it looks like he doesn't have Power Up Punch, which is very curious. So I'm just going to be trying to get as many Rock Slides as I can. So let's see, this is going to be down to the wire here, but I think Medicham is going to pull it off because it's a little bit faster. So he should be getting another charge move right here. Yep, there it is. But I don't think it's going to be enough to kill me, so I should be able to win this match maybe by... Oh my god, this is going to be a hair split. Wow, I won it with 1 HP. That was an insane battle. GG's to that guy. So I won that match. Incredible. Because I won 1 match, let's collect 450 Stardust. I'm just doing the basic rewards right now because now that I'm in rank 4, things are getting extremely tough, and I'm anticipating a loss this time. So let's see how I do against Jefferandez. Love your shirt, Jefferandez. I love that Lickitung shirt, so good. Okay, so let's see how Jefferandez is going to start out. He's going to start out with a Kingdra. So let's see. I could use my Altaria because that way it's dragon versus dragon, but also I could use my Ice Beam because I think that's a safer route to go, because that way I can get that super effective damage against Kingdra, which is dragon and water type. So I'm gonna hope that he doesn't shield this. Okay, he has to shield, and now he knows that I have Ice Beam. So Dragon Breath is going to be extremely spammy. I'm not going to shield it. I should be able to withstand it. Outrage, not very effective. I'm really glad that I didn't shield it. I'm gonna grab up both of his shields. Okay, so let's get, I accidentally used my Ice Beam. I thought that I was gonna hit Kingdra, but I didn't. So hopefully this attack goes through. We got the Ice Beam, not very effective, but it still does a huge chunk of damage. I'm using Bubble, so the Bubble should be doing good thing. Oh, he gave up. Did I win? I won! Oh my gosh, that's the first time I ever won just like that. He actually gave up on the match. That's incredible. Wow. I just won. Okay, that's my second victory. Hooray! Since I just secured my second victory, let's claim this, and I got a Sinnoh Stone. Pretty cool. For our third match, we're gonna fight against Kumau, 1202. So let's see what he's going to do. Kumau decides to start out with a Celebi, and Celebi is weak to ice type attacks. So even though Bubble isn't doing that much damage, I'm gonna try to use Ice Beam to hope that he doesn't shield. Let's see if he decides to shield it. Let me think. I'm not sure what kind of moves his Celebi could have either. I guess it could have a grass type move. Let me actually switch into my Defense Deoxys. So hopefully I can get some other damage going on. Let's see what attack. I don't know what Celebi could have. Hopefully it doesn't have a dark type move. It could have some grass type moves, which is why, oh, okay, fairy. So I'm really glad that I didn't switch out into my Altaria, because that would have been really bad now that we know that he's got Dazzling Gleam. So I can't use my Altaria against Celebi, and I'm glad that we got Azumarill out of there, because since Azumarill is water type, if it has a grass type move, it was going to be a bad type matchup. So let's see if I can get his damage, or is he going to shield? Let's find out. I'm getting all these. Let's hit excellent on my rock slides. Oh, and he didn't shield it. So we're looking good. Wow, Celebi is doing a lot of damage. I am not going to shield. I'm going to save it for my Altaria or my Azumarill, which I'm going to send out next. Okay, that's it. So let's send Azumarill back out just to finish off Celebi. Let's see here. Let's see. I think we have some lag. It looks like it is lagging. Okay, there it goes through. I'm just trying to get Celebi defeated before it uses another charge attack. Great, Celebi goes down, and I have some energy stored up for the next Pokemon. I just think we have a little bit more lag, so let's see what the next Pokemon's going to be. Oh, Alolan Marowak, so let's use a Hydro Pump. He has no shields left. Alolan Marowak is Ghost and Fire type, so this should be super effective damage right here going through. Let's see. Hydro Pump, super effective, one hit KO, and the final Pokemon is an Azumarill. So we're going to be in a mirror match here. I'm going to be using Ice Beam because Hydro Pump, even though it does a lot of neutral damage, I might as well just use Ice Beam, because since we're in the mirror match, I'm trying to use as many charge moves as fast as possible since he doesn't have any more shields left over. And let's see how we're going to do. I am going to shield it because my Altaria is weak to ice, and I don't know. Okay, it has Play Rough. So that means I have to be really careful. I can't send in my Altaria, because if it uses Play Rough, I won't be able to keep Altaria alive long enough. So I'm going to use my Azumarill as long as I can. I'm trying to basically keep my Altaria away from this Azumarill. And if I have to switch in to Altaria, then at least I'm going to have as much damage taken off as possible. So here we go. Let's use another Ice Beam. I should be able to get it powered up before he uses his other charge attack. There we go. Here we go. So I'm doing a significant amount of damage, and remember that my Altaria is in the back with full health. So even though my Azumarill is going to die by the time that it gets switched in, this attack might take me out. I think that this attack is going to take me out, but it's okay because we have my Altaria in the waiting, and Dragon Breath is going to finish off their Azumarill fast. So watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7 seconds. Oh my god, I did it, yes. Whew, that was close, because if that Altaria had gotten, if his Azumarill had gotten to that play rough, I would have been done for. So that was an extremely close match. GG's, and that's our 3rd victory. 3 wins means it's time for us to collect a rare candy. So very nice, and let's move on to our 4th match. Our 4th match is gonna be Shock 'em Knob, or Shock Me Knob. That sounds like a really, that sounds like an innuendo or something. Okay, we're starting out with the mirror match, Azumarill versus Azumarill. So I am not gonna switch. I'm gonna try to see whose Azumarill is gonna do the most damage. Let's see. Let's play close attention here. Once again, I'm gonna try to use Ice Beam as soon as possible just to try to get off his defense shields fairly quickly. Let's see if he decides to shield it or not, or if he decides to let it hit. Ice Beam. There looks like there's gonna be a little bit of lag here. Not very effective, so he's not going to shield it. And he switches out to the Registeel. Okay, so let's switch into Altaria. Let's see how fast Altaria can do this. Let's see what kind of charge attack Registeel's got. It's going to do Flash Cannon. We're gonna just ignore that. Let's go power through it with, let's try to do Sky Attack just because it does so much neutral damage. It's insane. Sky Attack is so powerful, and I'm trying to get his other defense shield off. So let's see if we can get his other shield right here. Sky Attack, yep, we got the shield. Now he's only got 1 shield left, and I only have 1 shield left. I am going to shield, I guess, because I just don't want to stomach that. Because Altaria is a really good choice against this Registeel. And he can't switch either, so he's trapped here. Let's do another Sky Attack and get some damage off of this Registeel just in case my Altaria dies. I don't want to do that because remember, I've used both of my shields now too. So I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible before my Altaria dies. Well, let's see. I don't have any shields remaining, so like I said, this could be it for my Altaria. Let's find out. Flash Cannon. Okay, it does a decent amount of damage. I should be okay. I think I can get another Sky Attack off now that he has no more shields, just to get that neutral damage. Here goes my Sky Attack. So let's see if I can get this Registeel to faint. Once again, Sky Attack is not going to be super effective against Registeel, but I'm just trying to get a neutral amount of damage, enough to kill it, and it goes through. So let's see what his next Pokemon is going to be. It's an Azumarill, and as we know, Azumarill has the Ice Beam. So I had to get it out of there, and Azumarill has Play Rough, which are both super effective against Altaria. So that was a clutch switch for me. That would have been a one-hit KO on my Altaria. So let's fire up this Ice Beam again. He already knows that I've got it. He's got no shields remaining. He can't do anything about it, but I did a clutch switch right there. Let's see, it's not very effective, but we're back in that mirror match. He can't switch, and I can't switch either. Attack incoming. He's gonna do Play Rough, I'm sure. Let's see what he decides to do. And he does Play Rough. Okay, so that just tells me that he doesn't have Ice Beam. He's got Play Rough instead. And I think, in fact, he might only have Play Rough. But I'm going to try to get off another Ice Beam here, just because I'm trying to get off as much damage as possible before my Azumarill faints. As we know, he's going to faint the next time that he uses a charge attack. And remember that my Defense Deoxys is waiting in the back, and my Altaria with a little bit of health is back there too. This is going to cause him to faint. So what I'm going to do is switch into my Defense Deoxys because, once again, we don't want to use Altaria because it's going to be hurt by Azumarill really badly if it uses Play Rough, enough to make him faint. So let's quickly use Thunderbolt. Oh, okay, that's all right. That's all right. I'm going to get him on the next turn. I'm just going to have to stomach this damage. We got Play Rough. Does a big amount of damage, but it's time for my turn. Let's use Thunder and kill this Azumarill right now. Boom. And Thunderbolt goes out, Azumarill goes down. And his final Pokemon is an Altaria, perfect for me because my Rock Slide is gonna power up and I'm gonna try to one-hit KO it. Although I'm not sure how strong this Altaria is. I might get close to killing it, but don't forget that I still have my Altaria in the back as well. So let's see if this Rock Slide takes it. Okay, it does a huge amount of damage and there's no Protect Shields remaining. This is gonna end up killing my Defense Deoxys and my Altaria is gonna go out next. Sky Attack takes my Defense Deoxys out. So I've got this Sky Attack right here. Oh, I almost had it. I had my finger on the Sky Attack. So that was a GG. If I had just clicked that charge attack 1 split second faster, that would have been my match. So that was a GG. My final match of the day is going to be against Ganbaru 2724. Final match of the day. I'm feeling good because I've won 3, and I've only lost 1. Okay, we got a Meganium here. Now, I should try to get off an Ice Beam. Meganium is going to be chunking out my damage, but I'm going to try to use Ice Beam. Let's go ahead and shield it because it probably knows Frenzy Plant. That is a bait for me. He just baited one of my shields and I did fall for it. But I want to see if he's going to shield this because now it's my turn and I want to get one of his shields too before I switch into my Defense Deoxys. So let's see if I can do this. Actually, I've decided last second that I'm going to switch into my Altaria because I want to get off a ton of damage and I want to use Sky Attack. So let's go ahead. I'm going to shield it just because, I don't know, I felt it. That was probably a bad move, low-key, but I decided to go ahead and use my other shield. So I'm trying to get Sky Attack because remember, Grass is weak against flying. So let's try to get this damage, although I'm probably just going to end up getting his other shield right now. Let's see what he decides to do. Super effective, Meganium goes down. So he still has 1 shield in the waiting. Let's see what his next Pokemon is. And it's an Azumarill, which is not good for me, but I can still use Sky Attack right here before his attack hits my Altaria. And I can't switch right now either, so let's hope that I can switch soon because remember that Azumarill knows Play Rough and it knows Ice Beam, which are going to be 1-hit KOs for my Altaria. So this is probably going to knock out my Altaria. There's nothing I can do about it. I've got no shields and I can't switch. There goes the Ice Beam. It's super effective. So I just kind of have to get out as many Dragon Breaths as I can before Altaria faints. So now that that has happened, let's switch back into the mirror match here. Azumarill versus Azumarill. And I don't have any shields. He's going to get this first attack. It's probably going to be Ice Beam. It's going to be Ice Beam versus Ice Beam here for us. Ice Beam, not very effective. So let's see how much damage my Ice Beam does to this Azumarill. This is also a wit battle as well as a stats battle because maybe my Altaria, or I mean my Azumarill has better stats than his. We're not sure. Actually, I'm going to switch into my Defense Deoxys because my Defense Deoxys knows Thunderbolt. So I want to charge up my Thunderbolt so that I can kill this Azumarill quickly. And now he has seen my whole lineup, so that's okay. Let's get this Thunderbolt really quick. Thunderbolt right here. Perfect. Okay, so this, I think this should either kill his Azumarill or get his next shield, depending on what he decides to do. Thunderbolt, super effective. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can get this Azumarill to faint. Okay, he's going to get another attack off before I can finish him off. That's all right. It's not going to make Defense Deoxys faint. We're going to swallow up this Ice Beam, just swallow that pain, and Azumarill goes down. His final Pokemon is going to be a Registeel. So let's use Rock Slide just to get some neutral damage. It's not going to be super effective, and in fact, Steel is super effective against Rock, but that's all right. We're just going to try to get off as much damage as possible. And remember that I'm just trying to get off as much damage as possible. I think that this match could be over because none of my Pokemon are going to do a significant amount of damage against Registeel. Registeel is just a beast, but I'm still going to try to do as much damage as possible before my Defense Deoxys faints. So let's see if I can get it. Let's see. Yes, can I get it? Can I get it? Yes, I got that Rock Slide. Oh, I think I might have this match in the bag. Let's see how she does. Yes, and the crowd goes wild. Holly, Holly, Holly. Yeah, okay. I feel good today, guys. We won 4 out of 5 matches, and that match that I lost was just by a sliver of a hair. So 4 out of 5 matches today. You guys can see I won 12 out of 19 battles so far. I did lose 4 the other night, and I lost 1, so that sucked. But let's claim this. Oh, and it's my Scraggy. That feels so perfect after such a hard-won bunch of matches today. So I'm going to Ultra Ball. Make sure you guys Pineapple Berry it, because we currently have no idea if there's ever going to be Scraggy outside of Go Battle League. So if you want Scrafty, his evolution, you're going to have to Pineapple Berry it or use your rare candies. So nice. We got Scraggy. Let's see his Pokedex entry. Yes! Scraggy added to the Pokedex. Very cool. And it's going to cost us 50 candies to get Scrafty, his evolution. He's so cute with his little baggy pants. I absolutely love him. Make sure you guys star Scraggy so that you don't accidentally transfer him. And let's see how he is. Ooh, he's a beast. And I've actually heard that Scrafty is a good beast in PvP. So if you have rare candies, he might be something that's worth putting into Scraggy candies. So thank you guys so much for watching today. Lots of fun. I'm super pumped that I won my matches. Now it's time for me to go get outside, get some exercise, get walking so I can walk some more and power up my Versus Seeker so I can do some more matches. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to say GG's for good game if you enjoyed these matches. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.